J-E-T-S! Let's go!
Quick pass to Garrett Wilson. Touchdown! What a throw! Aaron Rodgers to Garrett Wilson.
J-E-T-S!
Let's get it! Wow! Jet Life Stadium. Aaron Rodgers is home, baby. Jets Media, I love you all. Free call! It's gone! Ready to take flight with the Jets, baby. Let's go!
What is going on, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. Olu Fashanu, welcome to the New York Jets. Let's go, baby. I'm excited to be live here on the channel. It was a long time coming to me, finally, be able to make a video and go live after last night. I was at MetLife Stadium, as you guys saw, for the live show, for the draft party, and now we're live here on Jets Media, and I'm going to share my thoughts about the Olu Fashanu pick, and then, of course, we got to talk about what to expect in tonight's in tonight's draft in round numbers 2 and 3. I think that every Jets fan is on the same wavelength of where they should go tonight in the NFL draft. The Jets trade back from number 10 to number 11. They get a lot of extra picks to play with. We're going to take some callers. We're going to hear a lot from you guys, but I want to focus in on Olu. Mr. Olu. Folks, hit that like button right now for your boy. If you're not already subscribed to Jets Media, please consider to do that. We greatly appreciate each and every single one of you guys tuning in to another Jets Media show, baby. Let's get it. This is the day where we get to recap day 1 and preview day 2. It is a good day. It's a Friday, April 26th, baby. I like it. I like it. Now let's get straight in. Let me just break down my mindset with this draft pick because I've had some time to marinate a little bit. I haven't had a lot of time to talk to you guys about it because, again, I was at MetLife Stadium. And let me say this, from a content creator, not ideal to be at MetLife Stadium during the draft. Okay, it was an interesting experience. It was fun. I'm very fortunate to be there. I got to meet Quincy Williams. I got to meet Jamie and Sherwood, who's interested to come on the show, by the way. I was with a lot of Jets fans, but like from a content standpoint of going live and creating videos, it was not ideal. I mean, me and Jack were in the car the whole ride home while the draft was still going on. I'm like, bro, they literally turned the draft off at MetLife. They're like, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming after the Jets drafted Olu. I'm like, oh, they're kicking us out. So there's that. And it's not really ideal from a content creator standpoint. I literally was not able to make any videos and I was tired when I got home. And then Friday mornings, I teach yoga locally here on Long Island. So I wasn't able to do any videos this morning, but it's all good because here I am live with you guys. Before I go deeper into my thoughts of the draft pick, we got a super chat from Golden Robert. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, Golden Robert. Kyle Brady, Blair Thomas, Olu like trade, like, oh, but see my point here. Golden Robert. Come on now. You're not a fan? Are you not a fan, bro? What makes you think that this is a Kyle Brady pick? I mean, what? Or a Blair Thomas pick? What are you talking about, bro? Come on. This is bogus. This is bogus. Listen. Olu Fashanu is the best pure pass protecting left tackle in the NFL. Now, I know that the Penn State connection, but are we really going to keep this mindset of you're from this school, that means you're going to be like every single player from that school? Is that what this is? I don't like that. I personally don't. If you are putting a prospect in a box based off what college they went to and are comparing that prospect to all the players coming out of that specific school, I don't know, man. I'm not going to. I appreciate the super chat, bro, but I'm really not buying into that. Just because he went to Penn State, just like these two players, does not mean that Olu's going to be just like them, too. I never believed in that. Everyone's like, oh, don't draft this player from that college because these players go for that college, blah, blah, blah. I mean, what was the narrative with Ohio State with quarterbacks? And then what does C.J. Stroud just do? I mean, we'll see about Caleb Williams, but everyone's like, uh-oh, don't draft the USC quarterback because of Sam Darnold and Mark Sanchez. I think Caleb Williams is going to be fine in Chicago, personally. I think he's actually going to go crazy. But, I mean, there's a lot of good talent coming out of Penn State. But, okay, we'll transition. Thank you for the $10, Golden Robert, though. I do appreciate it. Seems like you think he's a bust. Yikes. I mean, if you're a Jets fan, I'm curious to get your thoughts. Like, it feels like there's some fans upset about this pick. I mean, I don't know how you could be upset, personally. Listen, you guys know where I stand on this heading into the draft. I made it very known that I was team weapon, but just because I preferred a weapon doesn't mean I was not open to an offensive line. And let me also stress that when I said team weapon, I meant Rome Odunze or Malik Neighbors. I was open to Brock Bowers, but I was very upset when Rome Odunze went number 9. And then right when Rome Odunze went, I'm like, okay, now it's Brock Bowers or an offensive line. There's no other options. And I think the Jets went with the safe route in an Olu Fashanu. Now, there is something that we need to talk about before we go into Olu Fashanu as a prospect and talk about it more in depth, because there's a lot of interesting nuggets that we got from last night, including that Joe Douglas was aggressive to trade up for Rome Odunze or Malik Neighbors, and he failed. What more can you ask him to do? You can only try so much. And the Jets don't have a second-round pick. Therefore, they don't have a lot of ammunition to try to trade up. So, according to Connor Hughes of SNY, the Jets tried to trade up to 6 to get Malik Neighbors or Rome Odunze. Failed. The Giants said, no, thank you. We want Malik Neighbors. They tried to trade up to 9 with Chicago to try to get Rome Odunze. Chicago said, no, thank you. I want Rome Odunze. And they took Rome Odunze. So that tells you right there that the New York Jets will be aggressive tonight for a wide receiver, number 1. Okay? They were unable to get their guy. And I think that's why a lot of people are like, oh, why the Joe Douglas and Saleh don't have a lot of emotion like in the draft, like in the interview. Listen, you can tell that their dream scenario was Rome Odunze, was mine as well. But sitting at 10, you can only do so much. You tried to trade up and failed. You hope that he sits there at 10, wasn't able to do that. But then what did the Jets do? They freaking hit a grand slam with the trade. They did a phenomenal job. Bro, you could tell that Joe Douglas was not only talking to the Minnesota Vikings, but the Denver Broncos. Because I guarantee you this is how it went. Joe Douglas was talking to Minnesota, say, hey, do you want this pick? Because we're on the phone with Denver, and they're offering something to trade up and leap you. And if you don't want to trade up for us, we're going to give this pick to Denver, and they're going to steal your guy. So that kind of put Minnesota in a situation like, okay, we have to trade up. And the Jets get an extra 4th and a 5th round pick, giving up our 6th to move back 1 slot. 3 picks. That was literally gifted on a silver platter to the New York Jets. And it's not like we missed out on anybody. They go get J.J. McCarthy. We move back 1 slot, and now the New York Jets have extra ammo to trade up for a guy in the 2nd round at wide receiver. There's so much talent in the 2nd round, okay? So much. We're going to talk about that later on, but that's number 1. That adds so much to this draft pick of an Olu Fashanu. And now you talk about Olu as a prospect. This is the pure, if you want to build a prototypical pass-protecting left tackle in a lab, it's an Olu Fashanu. He never gave up a freaking sack in college. He is a monster, okay? The only negative that I see people saying, oh, he has small hands. Give me a break. He's got small hands. He's a freaking technician with his hands. Okay? He knows how to shut down speed rushers. This is the NFL. world where you got speed rushers coming off the edge trying to get to the quarterback. And now that we got a guy in Olu Fashanu, listen, Joe Douglas, his first draft pick as an NFL GM for the New York Jets was who? Mekhi Becton. We all know what happened with Mekhi Becton. He unfortunately is a bust. The Jets had to get their long-term answer at left tackle. Okay? And I've seen a lot of people, and my man right here says it. A lot of people had their player comparison of Olu to DeBrickashaw Ferguson. That's before he was a Jet, by the way. That's not because he's a Jet now. Oh, he's a Jet, so he's our new DeBrick. No. People compared him to DeBrickashaw Ferguson pre-draft, before he was a Jet. So if you want to have an idea of the type of left tackle that he could become, it's DeBrickashaw Ferguson. If there's one asset of DeBrick's game that I wish translates the most to Olu Fashanu, it's being the Iron Man that he was, staying healthy. Mike D's nuts with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Mike D, for the super chat. Wasn't a fan at first, but the whole deal is growing on me. Let's see what JD does tonight and this weekend. Not the sexiest pick, but quality. Let's effing go. Exactly. Not the sexiest pick. And we have to realize that we might be spoiled as Jets fans. Now, last year kind of like grounded us a little bit. But 2 years ago, that Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Jermaine Johnson, Breece Hall, Jeremy Rucker draft was like ecstasy. It was just like, whoa. I mean, we're never going to see something like that again. And now the Jets have positioned themselves to be able to go best player available. And that's what the Jets did right here. Okay, they are obviously valuing listen, if we're being honest, if you want to compare Brock Bowers to Olu Fashanu, what's more important? What's the premier position? A tight end, which, by the way, we're already good at, or a franchise left tackle. And how awesome is it that we're not going to throw Fashanu into the fire immediately and force him to be good immediately, bro? This is great. We have Tyron Smith being able to freaking open up the textbook and teach him the ways of being one of the greatest left tackles in NFL history, bro, of this generation. Tyron Smith is going to be like absolutely helping out the development of a Fashanu. That's big. This kind of reminds me of a, like, say, for example, a quarterback, right? There's a lot of debate about the quarterback position when you draft a quarterback in the first round, right? There's a lot of debate. Do you want to throw out that quarterback in their rookie season and play, or do you want them to sit and learn behind a veteran? Well, Olu Fashanu is going to sit and learn. And I hate that there's people like, oh, another Jets draft pick where they're not going to see the field. Bro, if Olu Fashanu doesn't see the field this year, do you guys realize that's a good thing, right? We should be rooting for Olu to not play this year. By the way, I think he will be playing this year, but let's stop pretending it's a bad thing if Olu doesn't play. You know what that means if Olu doesn't play? That we're healthy. We're freaking healthy, bro. Oh, but he's not going to. We just wasted a first-round pick on a guy we're not going to play. Bro, you got to have a long-term answer at a position, a premier position. If he's not playing, that's a good thing. That's a great thing. Because what the heck are the Jets going to do at tackle after this year? We have 2 tackles at 33 years old on 1-year deals. Now we don't have to worry about left tackle next year because that was, like, I don't want to go back to the drawing board and figure that out. So now that the Jets got an Olu Fashanu, he's the future at left tackle, and now we're going to hopefully look for the future at right tackle in the offseason. And hey, maybe it's Carter Warren. Maybe he sits and learns and gets developed to the point where the Jets feel like he could be their starting right tackle next year. I know I'm thinking way ahead, but it's the reality of the situation. Lascelles pumped up. Let's go. Now let's get a weapon and a quarterback of the future. Woo. Hey, baby. We got a lot. I'm going to go live again later today before the draft because I'm actually not going to be live during the draft on my channel, guys. We're going to be live on Bleacher Report tonight with the AFC's Roundtable crew. So if you guys are looking for my reaction to the draft tonight, just know that I'm going to be on Bleacher Report with TD Finstock, Dan Mitchell, and Colby, Patriots Global, on Bleacher Report, just so you guys know. So I'm think I'm going to do like a huge pregame show to kind of like preview tonight, where this show's more recapping last night, and then we're going to have a show later in the evening kind of previewing what to expect since I'm not going to be live during the draft on my channel. Julian with a $5 super chat. I'm pretty sure everyone's happy about this pick once we get a receiver, hopefully in the second. No, that's not true, Julian. We got a lot of people upset. Which is okay. Which is okay. It's okay. We can't please everybody. The Jets can't please everybody, and that's the reality of the situation here. That's the reality of the situation. Guys, hit that like button on your way in. Julian, thank you for the super chat. Everyone give my man Julian some dono hype in the chat. Keith with the $2. It was the right way to go. I'm happy. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate the $2. Appreciate the $2. It is funny, though, because how many freaking times have we, like, talked about who are the Jets going to draft? Who are the Jets going to draft? Is it this guy? Is it that guy? Is it this guy? Is it that guy? Like, we finally know who it is, and he's standing right here. Look how beautiful the jerseys are. Originally, I had the jersey swap in number 74, and I knew if I posted that, everyone would be like, Richie, that's Nick Mangold's number? Hold on, I'm going to try to get a shareable link. Can't wait for tonight. Can you please send me over a shareable link of tonight's show on Bleacher Report that I can share with my audience? Trying to get a link to tell you guys about Bleacher Report. Woo! It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun tonight. Live on Bleacher Report. You know the vibes. Let's go. Looking forward to your participation in our NFL Draft Divisional Watch-Alongs. Wow, it's going to be all 8 divisions? Woo! Please try to attend the pre-production meeting before the draft at 6. Interesting stuff. Tonight's going to be fun, man. Tonight's going to be fun. We're live on Bleacher Report tonight, folks. Make sure you guys come tune in. I just asked the Bleacher Report to send me over a shareable link so we can get you guys in the building. Richie Fresh. Richie, my boy. Get it for Bills Mafia. Bro, what the heck was going on with the Bills? They traded down twice last night. They traded out of the first round. I don't think I've ever seen a team trade out of the first round before. What the heck are they doing? Trading out of the first round? Bro, you want to get a first-round pick. They traded back from 32 to 33. Do the Bills not realize that having a first-round pick is very important to get a fifth-year option? Makes no sense. I don't care what compensation you get back. That made no sense. No sense. Makes no sense. Must protect Rodgers no matter what. Smith goes down. Fashanu fits the spot. Absolutely. There is a chance that Fashanu plays right away because of the unfortunate reality of the injury concern, okay? That's the unfortunate reality of it. And then they traded with the Chiefs and allowed the Chiefs to get Xavier Worthy, bro? You kidding me? Would you trade pick 72 for Devontae Adams? Yeah. What? That would never happen, though. The Raiders would never do that. Would you trade pick 72 for Devontae Adams? Yeah. Yeah. But what is that realistic? No. That's not realistic. Not realistic. I wish. Richie, where can I buy this shirt? Here, I'll link this shirt actually for you guys. I will find this shirt and link it for you guys because this is fresh, right? Just got it. First time wearing it. First time wearing it. I'll try to find the shirt and link it for you guys for those interested. Guys, let me know how you're what grade would you give the Jets in the first round? Let me know right now. What grade are you giving the New York Jets? What grade are you giving the New York Jets? Let me know right now in the chat. Let me know right now in the chat. What grade are you giving the New York Jets? I mean, it's hard to like not be happy about this, but hey, I mean, C minus. Yikes. We got people upset. We got people upset. All right, guys. My man, I have just anybody that's interested in this shirt. Boom. They also have another version of it. All right, guys. If you refresh this page, I just added products. On YouTube, there's a new feature where you can add products. And if you guys purchase it through that link, you help your boy out. So, as you can see, I posted 2 of them. I'll just show you. I mean, the only reason why I'm doing this is some people asked where I got this specific shirt. So, as you can see right here, underneath my show, I linked it. This is the one that I have right here. And then there's also another version of it, which is this one, but that's not the one I'm wearing. So if you're interested, guys, refresh this page and you will see this shirt linked down below on the video. And if you want to purchase it, go ahead and purchase it right now for your boy. Would greatly appreciate that. Let's go, baby. But folks, let's get into the grades. We got A. Let's go, baby. We got an A. We got a terrible move. B plus. Okay. A plus. B plus. C minus. Damn. A. C minus. F. A minus. The AFC's roundtable will be live tonight for day 2 on Bleacher Report. Okay? The AFC's roundtable will be live tonight on Bleacher Report. A. Definitely an A if you know the organization. Even as a Bills fan, I give you a B plus, A minus, A minus. As a Dolphins fan, A triple plus. Damn. All the new merch, A plus plus, B plus, B plus, B plus, A minus, A, B plus. Wow. If I had to, honestly, like grade out all of these, like average out the grades, I think it would be pretty high. You guys are pretty happy. James with a $10 super chat. Long night back from Philadelphia. But we good. Oh, that game frustrated me, James. I'm sorry you had to go to that. And B plus, starting tackle for 10 years. Smart rock, solid pick. Trader Joe does his thing again tonight. Yeah, man, you got to please factor in the trade when you're talking about the draft pick of Olu Fashanu, please. When you're giving the grade of first round, I'm talking about the trade back on top of the draft pick of an Olu Fashanu. Because the trade back is a big deal. The trade back is a massive deal. We just got 4th and a 5th round pick moving up from the 6th round for literally nothing. We got handed 2 picks for free, basically. An extra pick, too. Like, that's huge. That's ammo that now we can trade up for. James, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Damn, $10 from my man, James, who went to Philadelphia last night to see the Knicks. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate you big time. Henny Heisman with a $5 super chat. I know you're happy. I know Hennessy's happy. If there's one person that's the happiest out of any Jets fan that I know that tunes in the Jets media consistently, is my boy Henny. I'm surprised JD went with the safe pick. Also good for the Jets long-term since he is on thin ice, but I like the pick. Protect your investment. Yeah, I know you were team offensive line. You were not team Bowers. I know you would have liked the Dunze like me, but he just wasn't there, so we had no options. So, Henny, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my friend. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. You guys see the post from Jeremy Ruckert and Tyler Conklin on social media? They seem to be relieved. They're like, we got you, Jets fans. We're going to be good. They told the people, like, hey, Jets Nation, we're good, bro. We are good. Right? I got to find it. What was it? Ruckert's account? Yep, here it is, guys. Look at this. Jeremy Ruckert posted this. A picture of him and Conk. I mean, you got to love that. I can tell you right now that Jeremy Ruckert was relieved. For sure. Let's go. Bro, these two were solid last year without a quarterback. I can't wait to see them actually with Aaron Rodgers. A fifth-year option is $22 million in 24, and with 10 picks in 2 through 5, it's going to be expensive this year. Could not afford a first round. Don't want to have any pay. I don't know what you're referring to. I'm looking at Olu Fashanu and Joe Tippmann as our new brick and mangold. Was not sexy picks back then, but gave us one of the best O-lines in the NFL for 10 years. Harry W. Yes. We just got our new brick and mangold, and don't forget AVT. We have 3 young talents, high-priced draft picks to build this offensive line with now. If we can have DeBrickashaw Ferguson and Nick Mangold 2.0 and Olu Fashanu and Joe Tippmann, bro, left tackle and center, and AVT, the versatile beast that he is, hopefully finding a home permanently, how can you be upset about that as a Jets fan? How? I don't understand. I don't get it. Guys, hit that like button for your boy right now. We're live on the channel. Woo! Olu Fashanu is your newest member of the New York Jets. Let's get this to over 100 likes. We got 76 likes with 200 plus people watching on YouTube. Hit that like button right now, guys, if you're enjoying the show. Would really, really appreciate it if you can simply smash the like button. It seems like Dan and TD were both tight. I'll see them on the huddle soon. Was TD tight? He was mad at Chop Robinson? Bro, I can guarantee you, him seeing Michael Penix go that early got him pissed. Oh, I got to check BetUS because I did hit on one of my bets last night. Let's see if I got my money. I bet on Bo Nix to go in the first round. Easiest money I ever made. Are you kidding? Yes, sir. The money came through. I put money on Bo Nix to go in the first round. His over-under on where he'll get drafted on BetUS was 32.5. I was like, he's not going in the second round. I got to do debate with Dan. He's like, yeah, bro, Michael Penix and Bo Nix are going in the second round. I'm like, no, we're going to get 6 quarterbacks in the first round, 100%. We didn't even get 6 quarterbacks in the first round. We got 6 quarterbacks in the first 12 picks, bro. I was so confident in Bo Nix to go in the first round. Your boy cashed out. I wish I put more money on it, honestly. I did not put a lot of money on it. How much did I even put? Where am I at? How do you see your past bets? Recent activity. Wager history. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one I won. Yeah, I put $25 down to win $37. Profits $37. And I won that bet on BetUS. And then I also put $15 down on the Jets to draft Rome Odunze at 10, bro. This close, dude. This close. You see it right here, bro. I'll show you the screen. I'll be transparent with my wagers. I put $15 down on Rome Odunze to be the pick for the Jets at 10 to win 105, bro. Oh, my God. I was right there. And it missed because Odunze went 9. And then I also had, this is the bet, Bo Nix under 32.5 draft selection. I put $25 down to profit $37.50. Let's go. Now I am curious to see what the odds, what kind of bets they have in for tonight, because I'm sure it's going to be different. Player to be drafted first. Ooh, that's interesting. In tonight. You guys think it's going to be A.D. Mitchell or Ladd McConkey? So McConkey's at plus 160 to go to the Bills. Damn, if I'm Dan Mitchell, I'm hitting that. First running back selected. Yeah, there have not been a running back selected yet in the first round. Let's see. Do they have any Jets-related drafts? Blake Corum. Cleveland Browns first pick. Texans first pick. Bills first pick. See if they have. Will Frank Gore Jr. or Brennan Rice both be drafted by the Niners? Plus 3,000? That's hilarious. Will the Niners get both Frank Gore and Brennan Rice at plus 3,000? This is a fun bet. This is a fun Jets bet. Mr. Irrelevant. Because the Jets own Mr. Irrelevant's pick, by the way. So if you guys wanted to put money on the... And right now we have that pick. We could trade it. But if you wanted to put some money on what position the Jets are going to go with Mr. Irrelevant, here are the odds. Hey, maybe we get it. Maybe we go the Brock Purdy route at plus 300. Take a quarterback, corner at plus 800, linebacker plus 800, safety plus 1,000. So that's the Mr. Irrelevant. There's a lot of fun bets here, guys, on BetUS. Again, the official sportsbook sponsor of this channel. You guys know them by now. We're also live on BetUS TV all the time. I'm actually going to be on BetUS TV site soon, which is going to be cool that we can look at. You see all these shows that they got? They're going to include me, Dan, and TD. Oh, look at that. Coming soon. See this? Oh, wait, no, that's not us. Where's the huddle, bro? It's coming on here soon. That's going to be exciting when they add us to their site. But again, guys, definitely go check out BetUS Sportsbook. Your boy's cashing out. I'm going to make some bets tonight. Receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,500 with a 10% gambler's insurance, 24/7 customer service. You get a personal account manager, which is really, really cool, reliable. You could always ask them questions. And yeah, if you're into sports betting or just casino, this is your go-to. Legal in all 50 states. Please bet responsibly.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
BetUS, where the game begins. Shout out to BetUS, baby. Bro, I was this close from cashing out, bro. If Roma Dunze was to pick at 10, I would have freaking cashed out. Peculiar, I would extend JD. Win-loss is on Salah. Interesting take here. It's hard to argue it. I mean, Joe Douglas has done his job. And now he's passing the baton over to Robert Saleh. Because if Robert Saleh cannot win with this roster, bro, he is not the guy. I'm telling you that right now. I don't even care what injuries happen. If you can't win with this roster, you're not a NFL head coach. Sorry to break it to you guys that bluntly, but it's just the reality of the situation. I don't make the rules. Jets carpetbagger with a $10 super chat. Can we get some dono hype in the chat right now for Jets carpetbagger? First round check. Great trader down. Solid pick. Tonight will be more intriguing without second. Excited to see what trades JD gets done. Richie, keep bringing great content and takes. You're a first rounder. Wow. Is that the greatest compliment I've ever gotten in my freaking life? You just call me a first rounder? Wow. I'm a first round pick to you. Mama, I made it. I went in the first round. I got a 5th-year option. Let's go. Oh, all seriousness, that's actually a cool compliment. I'm a first-round pick. Where do I go? Do I go like Xavier Legette, like I'm pick 32 in the first round? Or my lottery pick? What do you think? Top 10? Maybe in the 20s? Or my first overall? Nah. Yeah. I'll take 32. Now, in all seriousness, man, jokes aside, Jets carpetbagger, thank you for the generous super chat. 9 words, my friend. Appreciate you. Mike with a $5 super chat. I think the trade gets an easy A. Once we know what we do with those additional picks, I would be trying to move into the second round. Yeah, the Jets are going to be moving into the second round, bro. The Jets are going to be moving into the second round. 100%. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I don't see a world. I'd be shocked. I'd be very disappointed if they don't do that. I'd be extremely disappointed if the Jets do not trade up tonight. Just saying. I'd be extremely disappointed if the Jets do not go back into the second round tonight. Go get Roman Wilson. Go get, Ladd McConkey and A.D. Mitchell going really early. Troy Franklin's one of my biggest draft crushes. There's so many wide receivers available, bro, and they're going to be slowly falling. So the Jets got to load up and draft a wide receiver early. Give me Troy Franklin. Does BetUS got a line for the Jets trading at the second round? They don't have a line. I wish they should. I should call me like, hey, BetUS, make a line for the Jets to trade it to the second round so I can win some freaking money. They'll be like, okay, but we're going to make it minus 1,000 odds. Damn it. Maybe Richie could teach Jets players yoga. That will be cool. Bro, that would be a dream. I taught a yoga class this morning. I teach yoga locally here on Long Island. If any of you guys are in the Nassau County area, Long Island, New York, you want to come to a Richie yoga class, pull up. Come on, baby. Massapequa, New York. And Lynbrook, New York. It's Friday morning, Saturday mornings. I would love to teach the Jets players. There are like yoga teachers on yoga teachers at that work for teams. That would be crazy, bro. I got Aaron Rodgers in lotus pose teaching him through a breathwork class, bro. Man, that's a dream. Lad to the Jets. Would you want a wide receiver in round 2? Yes, Mike. Yes. Lad to the Jets. I don't know about that. I think he's going way too early in the second round. But if he keeps falling, the Jets got to be aggressive to get him. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So I think that the Jets trading up into the second round for a quarterback is very, very likely. Very, very likely. Thank you for the $2. That Dolphin fan with a $5 super chat. Thank you, bro. Off topic, Richie, but is our sunshine LeBron about to get swept again? D-Lo have fun at Sharks. LeBron is a Nick. How'd you know I was a LeBron guy? I'm not open about that. You're exposing me. Yeah, that sucks. I do not want to see that happen, him get swept. But I don't think LeBron's going to be a Nick, personally. But I do root for LeBron. Uh-oh, now everyone's be like, what, Richie? You like LeBron, bro? Fuck LeBron. All right, relax, okay? We can all have our own opinions. But thank you, that Dolphin fan. I appreciate the $5 super chat. It does seem like they're going to get... Nah, they're not going to get swept. They're going to win game 4 at least. They're going to win game 4 at least. Let's go. I remember Big Mike getting some yoga in Hard Knocks. Yes, you are right. Michael Clemens was getting taught through a yoga class on One Jets Drive or Hard Knocks, one of the two. That was really cool. That was really cool. There's so many options for the Jets to go tonight. Like, technically, the Jets have 1 pick tonight, which is, I don't like that. We have 1 pick tonight, and I think we're going to end with 1 pick, but I want the Jets to trade up in the second round, bro. We got 3 fourth-round picks. 3 fourth-round picks. 3 fourth-round picks. Richie, what happens if the Jets do stay? I'm curious. Do they have like a mock draft simulator? Uh-oh, mock draft simulator. No, Richie, I thought we were done with mock draft simulators. We are, but like, I got to see who's projected to go where. Because I think that if the Jets want to trade up, it's going to be tough, bro. All right. Well, we're doing a mock draft. All right. We said that we are not doing a mock draft, but I'm curious to see what the simulator has going tonight. I promise that mock draft season's over, but I am curious to see what happens on the simulator, who's going to be available. So we got the simulator going. Ladd McConkey to Green Bay with the Jets pick, by the way. Patrick Paul was a pick that I wanted the Jets to do before, obviously, they took Keon Coleman goes, Roman Wilson. See, like, this is probably where you'd want to trade up, like in this area for a Roman Wilson, for a Keon Coleman. I mean, the Giants are not getting Keon Coleman. They just drafted Malik Neighbors. This is what you can expect. Ladd McConkey went to the Green Bay Packers. So, like, right now, you can trade up for Troy Franklin. But we're not going to trade up. We're just going to see who would be available in this simulator for us. Chris Jenkins. Malachi Corley is a guy I would really like. He just went at the back end of the second round. Damn, bro. All right, so here, in this simulator, here are the receivers available. So you got Jermaine Burton, Tez Walker, Javon Baker, Johnny Wilson. These are the guys that is projected to be available. And look at all the guys that went right before us, right? Malachi Corley is probably my favorite potential for the Jets to trade up for. They would have to be aggressive, though, because he's not going to be there, right? He's not going to be there. So if I'm the Jets, I'm aggressive to trade up for Malachi Corley. I'm also a huge Troy Franklin fan. He went to the Miami Dolphins. I'm a big Troy Franklin guy. I mean, he was Bo Nix's number one receiver, 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns, 17 yards per catch. Excellent grade against the man. Only 10% drop rate. He's a deep threat, vertical threat down the field. I would love the Jets to get Troy Franklin, personally. I would love them to get Roman Wilson as well. I mean, there's so many options, right? This is a sure hand, reliable type of player in Roman Wilson. Just will never drop. 2% drop rate, right? Different stylistically at a receiver than a Troy Franklin, but I think he will fit in perfectly. Jalen Polk as well, another guy. Ladd McConkey, Keon Coleman. There's a lot of options for the Jets to trade up for, but as of right here, you see the Jets staying put, right? Jermaine Burton is a guy that will be there potentially. 0% drop rate. Wow, he had 0 drops. 56% contested catch rate. That's pretty high. What's his height? 6 foot. Javon Baker is probably my favorite guy who's available right now out of the guys. Me personally, I think Javon Baker is a stud. He kind of gives me like Diggs vibes. But Tez Walker is another guy. Like I like all three of these options. I don't know. Tez Walker kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know why. His coverage versus man is really low, which I feel like your man coverage, if you can't get open in college and man, how will that translate into the NFL? So that's interesting there. But the reality is the Jets have a big decision to make. Will they trade up or will they not? Right? So I'm going to take Javon Baker here. I'm curious to see who will be available around 111 for the Jets. I promised no more mock drafts, and here I am doing a mock draft. But I am just curious to see who's projected to go where now after. So you can get Cameron Kitchens in the 4th. I expect these 4th-round picks, though, because, look, the Jets have picked 111, 129, and 134, bro. That's crazy. They're not going to keep all 3 of these 4th-round picks. We are going to trade. We're going to package, like, if I'm the Jets, I package 2 4ths and a 3rd or something to move up in the 2nd round. I don't know if you have to overpay. Package a 3rd and a 4th to move up, and you still got, like, you got so many picks, bro. This is where you got to get aggressive. Because if you think of it from this perspective, right? The Jets traded down one spot, and now you can use those assets to trade up into the 2nd round. Like, yes. Like, I would love to finish off this draft class with a top-tier offensive tackle, a big-name wide receiver. We have the ammunition to trade up. There's no reason why the Jets should not trade up. There's absolutely no reason for the Jets to not trade up. Do I have to say that again, Joe Douglas? Trade up! I mean, I think it's a foregone conclusion. They tried to trade up for Malik Neighbors and Rome Odunze. Why would they not trade up for one of these top receivers, bro? They can even trade up early. I mean, it's going to be tough, though, because we're sitting at 72. So I don't know if there's going to be a team that's going to want to drop all the way down to 72. So we may have to wait until, like, the back end of the 2nd round. My favorite guy, Troy Franklin. Give me Troy Franklin, Joe Douglas. You kidding me? Let me know right now in the chat, which receiver do you want the New York Jets to go after? Which receiver do you want the New York Jets to go after? Let me know right now. Which receiver do you want the New York Jets to go after and trade up for? A lot of options. A lot of options. Now, let me know which receiver you guys want to go after. As you guys let me know, we're going to hear another word from a proud sponsor, Manta Sleep, where you can get your best, the best sleep mask on the market using the code JETS for 10% off, baby. Do it. Link in the description. As you all know, we've had a proud sponsor of Jets Media for quite some time now, and they happen to be Manta Sleep. Now, if you guys want to use my promo code JETS, you will get a 10% discount code. That link is down below in the description. Now, you might be wondering, what is Manta Sleep? If you guys have any struggles with sleeping, I cannot highly recommend more the Manta Sleep Pro Mask. Now, I've been using this since they became sponsors on the channel months ago, and I literally wear this exact sleep mask every single night before sleep. Again, guys, this is what you got to invest in if you're having any difficulty with sleep. It is the most advanced sleep mask on the market, and I promise you, you will not regret getting your sleep mask. It absolutely takes out the light, 100% blackout, zero eye pressure technology. So when you put it on, you can open your eyes. But really, my favorite part about it is it completely turns out the light. So even if you want to put it on for a midday nap, or even you don't even want to take a rest, you just want to put the sleep mask on, even meditate. It's a really mindful practice, and I cannot recommend them more to you guys. They have a lot of different masks on their website. This happens to be the Pro Mask, which I personally recommend. It's what I use. But don't forget, use that link down below in the description, 10% off discount code. They have a Bluetooth mask if you want to listen to music. They got a silk mask. They got ones for kids. They got a weighted mask. They got a cool mask. Definitely check out their website. Cannot recommend them more. Thank you, Manta Sleep, for being a proud sponsor of Jets Media. Shout out to Manta Sleep. Freaking love that mask, baby. Jose Escobar with the $5 super chat. I would have loved for Odunze to have fallen to the Jets, but I'm so happy with our pick. Jets Nation continues to eat up. Fire, fire, fire emoji. Let's hope this continues. This is just the beginning, folks. We're just getting started here for the NFL draft. Because if we can come out of this draft with a franchise left tackle and a number 2 receiver next to Garrett Wilson for the future, and let's not forget, guys, I find it fascinating how, and there's only one person that continues to talk about this consistently in the chat, which is LaSalle. Shout out to LaSalle if you're still watching. We might have to trade up for a quarterback. The Jets could be drafting a quarterback tonight or tomorrow. I think more likely tomorrow, but let's not forget that the Jets are in the market for a quarterback. What? Yeah. Who? That's the next question. Right? Like, let's look at this, for example. In this mock draft, at pick 111, here are the quarterbacks available. Jordan Travis, Joe Milton, Carter Bradley, Austin Reed. So, Michael Pratt just went to Minnesota, which obviously is not happening because he went. I mean, these mock draft simulators are so broken. Like, why would the Vikings draft Michael Pratt, PFF, if they just got J.J. McCarthy? Come on. Use your brain, simulator. But Michael Pratt could be a Jet. Jordan Travis could be a Jet. I don't think Spencer Rattler is going to be the pick. Joe Milton could be a Jet. So I just want you guys to make sure you are aware. Yeah, we're talking about wide receiver, but the quarterback spot is still a thing. We just traded Zach Wilson. That should be the biggest spoiler that the Jets are going after a quarterback. Okay? So, which quarterback would you want the Jets to go after? What if they trade up for their quarterback tonight? There's a lot of options that the Jets can go down, bro. A lot of options. You got the left tackle of the future in Olu, hopefully, right? I don't want to prematurely say he's our left tackle for the future, but I'm hopeful he is. I mean, doesn't he look fresh, though? Too fresh and too clean. We got to get a wide receiver, and then you use another pick on a quarterback. Go get. So we got some people saying none. Like NYJ TV does not want a quarterback. Hell no to a QB. Why? Do you not want to find a quarterback for the future? We don't have one young quarterback on this roster. You want to run into the season for 2 old quarterbacks and have zero plan for the future? You want no hopeful future plan. You don't want to take advantage of the wisdom of Aaron Rodgers and Tyrod Taylor for a young quarterback to learn? I think that's bogus. I think that's ridiculous. I could not disagree more. Why are we wasting a pick on a quarterback to stash on the practice squad in an all-in year? I'll tell you why. Because you want to waste the wisdom again of Aaron Rodgers and Tyrod Taylor? Don't you want to find your franchise quarterback? Who the heck is the quarterback for this football team in 2 years? Who the heck is the quarterback? I want to find the guy right now and let him sit and learn for 2 years. Yeah, stash him on the practice squad if possible. 100%. Am I the only one that looks in? I know I'm not the only one. This guy's an outlier, obviously. But think for the future, bro. You got to think ahead. Bro, the Jets have never drafted a mid-round quarterback that developed properly. The only time Joe Douglas did it was James Morgan, and it was a disaster. But, like, I look at Aaron Rodgers here in two ways. The short-term impact of Aaron Rodgers is we win football games right now, and we hopefully go to the playoffs and win the division and obviously go all in. But there's another element to Aaron Rodgers' time here with the Jets that I want the Jets to take advantage of. I want when Aaron Rodgers leaves to be a set of a winning mindset. We had a quarterback sitting and learning behind Aaron while he was here. So when Aaron's gone, he passes the torch over to a quarterback like a Jordan Travis, like a Michael Pratt, like a Joe Milton, maybe even it's Spencer Rattler. I don't know. When Aaron Rodgers retires, I don't want this Jets football team to be back to zero. Like, where are we now? No, there needs to be a plan. And that includes drafting a quarterback. Okay? Maybe they wait until the Mr. Irrelevant pick. Hey, maybe they look at Brock Purdy. Got confused with my Brocks there. Maybe they draft a Sam Hartman, a Devin Leary, a Taula Tagovailoa. Just kidding. Jack Plummer, Austin Reed, the next Mike White. Like, there's quarterbacks that you can draft. So, I don't know, man. You draft a QB in 25, but don't you want a quarterback right now to sit and learn behind the two veterans that's on this team? Julian with the $2. Did Troy Franklin get hurt? Why did his stock drop? I think his stock dropped because he had a bad combine or whatever, which I never really look into that. Yeah, I mean, this naturally wide receiver, like, I also think his stock isn't dropping. It's more like other receivers stocks are rising as well. So, yeah, dude, give me Troy Franklin. Bro, if Troy Franklin is available and you can trade up for him, you do it. Now, if there was a quarterback I would love the Jets to draft, it might be this one right here from Natalie. Go get me Matt O'Leary. Matt O'Leary sitting and learning behind Aaron Rodgers with his 6'4" frame and his touch. Oh, my God. Come on, Joe Douglas. Go get Matt. Go get Matt. Hopefully we can get BB and a wide receiver today somehow. I don't think the Jets can come away with two draft picks tonight. If you trade up, you're only getting one pick tonight, and then the rest of the picks will be tomorrow. You know? I don't see the Jets coming out with two picks tonight unless they trade back from 72, which I don't want them to do. Trade up. Xavier Legette is gone, Mr. Malcolm. Must-win year, need picks to move up into second. Only quarterback in fourth. Kid from Tulane. Yeah, that's the vision, bro. Trade up for your wide receiver in the second round, and then draft Michael Pratt or Jordan Travis in the fourth round. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, bro. I think that'll be a home run. The Entertainment with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, The Entertainment. How far could we get back up by trading 72 in a future second, and would it be high enough for McConkey? Now, that would definitely get you high. If you're trading a future second-round pick and 72, that will get you all the way to the top of the second round. That's a lot. That's a steep price, though. That's a steep price. Would you guys be willing to trade up for McConkey if that means giving up next year's second and this year's third? This might be what I have to do. And you still have 3/4. I think this will get it done all the way up. For sure. So, yeah, this would get it done. This will get it done. And that's also why the Jets were unable to make a trade up for Rome Odunze or Malik Neighbors, is because they did not have a second-round pick this year to include in the package. They were offering 2025 picks that nobody was interested in. So who knows if a team's interested in it. I mean, if you offer this year's third and next year's second, that will get you up. For sure. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. We got another $5 from T. Rivera. Rattler is probably going late second, early third, but he would be a great pick. Also, if we can get Malik Washington, we set unless JD trades. Yeah, I don't think Spencer Rattler. I would love Spencer Rattler. I'm a big fan of his, but I don't think the Jets are going to draft him. I don't know. There's just not a lot of buzz around it, but you never know. You never freaking know. Thank you for the $5 super chat, T. Rivera. Big time shout out to my boy. Thank you to everybody for the kind super chats. We got 18 super chats today. Please hit the like button as well if you did not already, folks. We have how many people watching? We got over 285 people live watching, and we only have 144 likes. Let's smash the like button. We're in the midst of the NFL draft, folks. We are in the midst of the NFL draft. I'm really excited, man. Day number 2 tonight. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. We are halfway to 23K. We are halfway to 23,000 subscribers. So if you're new to Jets Media, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for your boy. I would greatly appreciate a simple subscription being added to your list of YouTubers. Nah, in all seriousness, man, I appreciate you guys. This has been a lot of fun. So we got the huddle in an hour at 3 o'clock. And then I think I'm going to do another Jets Media show after that to preview tonight. So stay tuned. Because, again, a little update for those that were not on the show earlier. I'm not going to be live on YouTube for tonight, but I will be live on Bleacher Report with the AFC East Roundtable for Day 2 reaction. So it's going to be me, TD Finstock, Dan Mitchell, and Colby from Patriots Global live on Bleacher Report to react to the Jets picks. So I would love for you guys to pull up on Bleacher Report. LaSalle with a $5 super chat. Thank you, LaSalle. Everybody hit the like button on these super chats. I always forget to remind you guys. The like buttons on the super chats deserve to be felt. I would love us to do what Green Bay Packers did in the 90s, drafting a quarterback every year, even with Brett Favre being there. Did you hear what Joe Douglas said? He said that he wishes he could do that. He said, I would love to draft a quarterback every year. So I think we can agree that Joe Douglas would be fond of that idea, right? Joe Douglas would be fond of that idea. And I think that's something that we have to keep in mind. I think that's something we have to keep in mind. It also feels like Aaron Rodgers is happy about the pick, right? I mean, how can you not be if you're Aaron Rodgers? How can you not be? I think we're all in agreement here, Jets Nation. Go get the wide receiver at the top of the second round, baby. Go all in. Do it, Joe Douglas. I know you can. I know you will. Let's go. Olu Fashanu, though. Let's start this. Olu Fashanu. Let's get it. Olu. I love that name. I got to learn how to say his name, though. I want to be able to pronounce his first name. I'm gonna look it up right now. Try to say his full name to you guys because I'm a dog. All right. Olamuyoa. Olamuyoa. Wow, that is hard. Can you guys help me? Olamuyoa. 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 Fashanu. Is that it? Olamuyoa? Bro, his draft reaction, I absolutely loved it. I'm not even lying. Got me a little emotional. I was like, damn, bro. When you draft a kid like what we saw from a Fashanu, and you see his family and his friends react the way that they did, bro. I'm pronouncing his last name wrong. Okay, so his last name is Fashanu. No. Wow. Now that's even now I'm like spinning. I don't even know. Oh man, that's funny. That is funny. But no, what I was saying is his reaction, bro. Oh, Fashanu. Duh. Come on, Richie. How do you not know how to say this guy's name? Fashanu. That's it. Fashanu. Olu Fashanu. Why does that sound wrong? I'm such a loser. Olu No. Boom. Now, in all seriousness, where is I want to show you guys that draft reaction with his family. That was wholesome, bro.
Hello.
Fash.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, sorry, my fault.
Can you guys hear this? Let me know if
I
you can hear
appreciate
this.
you, Coach. I appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Is there
yes,
audio?
Sir. I'm so happy, Coach. I'm good. I'm good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Better be audio.
I got you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Mr. Douglas. I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right, Coach. All righty. You too.
There's audio. Thank you, guys.
See ya. New York Jets.
I mean, look at that, bro. That's so surreal, man. Tell me this is not awesome that he has this type of family and friends supporting him. Like, I don't know, man. This hits different. This hits different. There's nothing like a motherly love right there. Look at that mama. She is so happy for her son, man. The girlfriend is like, hey, let me get on this. The mom. Man, this is wholesome content, man. This is just wholesome. How can you not watch this and not be happy about the type of character we just got? Look at the support. He's a Jet, bro. That's one of ours now. He's one of ours. He's one of us. Let's go, Olu. Great pick, Joe. Great pick. I'm getting more hyped up now watching this. That was dope. Tell me that wasn't awesome. Nah, Richie, what are you talking about, bro? Who cares about that stuff? I want him to play football. I don't care about his family, bro. He's got to do pancakes. He's got to move people around. I don't care about that stuff, bro. You're soft. Come on, open up a little bit. Have some emotion. Oh, I love faking a hater in my head. It's so funny. Come on, Richie. Who cares? I want him to play football. I want him to block for my quarterbacks. You think I care about what he looks like with his family, bro? It's like the people are like, I don't care about the uniforms. I just want to win football games. Yeah, no shit. Excuse my language. Nose kills with €5. I want to trade into round 2, but it's expensive. All our picks are worth 430 points. That's pick 47, third, and 2/4 gets you maybe to 57. Yeah, it's going to be expensive. No one said it's going to be cheap. You want to trade up into the second round, you got to pay the price. But the thing is, Nose Kills, we got the ammunition for it, bro. We got the ammo. I'm so down to give up pick 47 and 2/4. So that means we can go up to 57 and get Troy Franklin. Like, yeah, 100%. We need a blue chip receiver, and there's a lot of blue chip receivers left on the board right now. There's a lot of blue chip receivers left for the New York Jets. That's how I'm looking at it. Trade up. Thank you for the breakdown of this, though. Thank you for the €5. Let's go, baby. Trade up. Trade up. Mom's pass protection against the girlfriend stuff. He got it from his mama. Olu got the pass protection from his mother. You guys saw the mommy. She's like, hey, this is my son's moment. Okay, you're going to have your moment with my son. You can show me love, but this is my son. Like, that's hilarious, dude. That's so funny. Mom's pass protection. Bro, his girl's getting roasted on social media. You guys saw that? But I don't know if you keep watching it, you do see the mom wrap her arm around, and I love how the social media is just completely not even just ignore that. Oh, it's great. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Oh, that's so funny. Let's go. I think it's incorrect roasting. Me too. I don't really understand why they're roasting the girl. But hey, it's funny at this point. I mean, I don't really agree with the roast because you watched the video and he's literally like, the girlfriend is being loved from the mom. But hey, it is what it is. Wait till either Franklin Burton is taken, then move up, take the remaining one. So world we live in, JT. Bro, this world is evil. Everyone wants to roast. It like makes everyone, it makes people feel better to like allow, just roast other people. Just, it shows their insecurities of themselves. I don't want to go down that road, but hey, who am I? That's not how I move. That's not my energy. That ain't my energy. I don't got a lot of hate in my heart, but there's a lot of hate in this world, bro. And you can see it on social media. Let's go. We had the best draft yesterday. Let him know, George. Let him know, baby. We're going to do the call-in show later on, Lissell. After the huddle, I'm going to go live again to kind of do a day 2 preview. This is kind of a day 1 recap. That makes sense? Because there's a lot of people that I want the Jets to target. Richie, we can also trade future capital to move to the second round. Let's be aggressive. Yeah, that's what one of the super chat people said. We can trade next year's second if we wanted to. A second round receiver is a death sentence based on the history on this team. Best to get a receiver for agency or trade. Keep all the picks. Now, I'm not going to just look back at previous draft picks and just say, yeah, Denzel Mims and Elijah Moore didn't work out, and Stephen Hill didn't work out, and Devin Smith didn't work out, which is all true, by the way. But if it ain't like, you don't just stop. Like, for example, if you're a 3-point shooter in basketball and you miss 15 straight shots, do you just stop shooting, or do you keep shooting to get out of your slump? No, you keep shooting. You keep shooting. You keep going after it. Yes, you go after a wide receiver. Oh, we're not going to go. We should not draft the receiver in the second round, bro, because, previous drafts didn't work out. Come on. That's in the past. What happened in the past happened in the past. Let's focus on the now, the present moment, which has no impact on what happened in the past. Just saying. Crazy scenario would be trading a future first to move up. No, Justin, no. We do not need to trade a future first to get in. That would be ridiculous. I would not be on board for that. First round picks are way too valuable. You do not go up into the second round. Like, you don't trade a first round pick for a second round pick. You know what I mean? That's not good. That ain't good. Folks, hit that like button. How many like buttons we got smashed on the channel? We got around 165 people likes. Guys, we're going to be live. A quick reminder on the huddle in an hour. Less than an hour, baby. Less than an hour. So if you guys want to come through, I don't even know why they didn't even update the title. I mean, what did they do? What's BetUS up to, bro? BetUS TV is going to be fun because apparently Dan Mitchell's upset and TD Finstock's upset. I'm not upset, so it's going to be an interesting show tonight. Or not tonight, in 50 minutes or so. No, we're not trading JFM. I would not want that. We got to keep our dogs on defense, bro. At least the Jets drafted someone, unlike Buffalo. Bro, that is crazy that the Bills traded out of the first round completely. I don't think I've ever seen that. Not once, but twice. First, they trade down with their rivals, the team that they just can't get by in the Chiefs. And then with the final pick of the first round, they give it to Carolina so they can go get Xavier Legette. Bro, I don't get that. John, would you actually educate me? What did the Bills get in the trade with the Panthers? I don't even know. What compensation did the Bills get from trading from 32 to 33? Because I know they have the first pick tonight. But what type of package was it that they did that? Because, bro, if you're the first... See, this is the difference here. It's not basically a first-round pick. Why? Because now they don't have the fifth-year option. That's big, bro. You know how valuable a fifth-year option is? That's why getting a first-round pick is important. Because I don't understand. If you're the Bills, you have the 32nd overall pick. You draft the guy that you want so you can get the fifth-year option on him. But instead, they traded down. Like, for example, Joe Douglas tried to trade up into the first round for Breece Hall just because he wanted a fifth-year option. Wasn't able to do it. Was able to get Breece in the second. Fifth-year options are important. Glenn's in the chat. I saw your stream last night when they said the pick, you look like someone took your lunch money. The reason for that was surprise, not because I was mad. That's the difference, Glenn. I was just shocked. I didn't see that coming. Doesn't mean I don't like the pick. I didn't see it coming. It's a surprise. Every Jets fan was surprised, but it's not like I think there's a difference between being surprised and being disappointed. I was not disappointed. I was not upset. I was just surprised. I was like, oh, Olu. And I'll be honest with you guys, when I first started my draft process early, like in January, and knowing when the Jets were picking 10th, Olu Fashanu was like the first guy I was started like doing my research on and thinking that he could be the pick. But I'm like, Olu's going to go earlier than 10. And then as the draft process unfolded, J.C. Treader started getting some buzz. And all of a sudden, Olu Fashanu became Fashanu. I got to remember to say his name. Fashanu. Olu Fashanu was a guy that not a lot of people had a lot of buzz on, but the Jets loved him. They got the best pure pass-protecting left tackle in the NFL draft. Falcons must have been dead set on their guy at 8. Yeah, that's crazy. That is the biggest shakeup of the entire draft, was that right there. That was wild. Nobody saw that coming. Not one person in the world besides Atlanta saw that one coming. Crazy. Thank you for the super chat. I saw something. Bills front office seems to be moving towards trading for a proven wide receiver like T. Higgins or Ayuk. This gives them all day to figure out a trade. Yeah, that's possible. That is definitely true. The Bills could be using those assets for a trade, but I don't know. Actually, the pick from Miami is good. We do not know when Jalen or Chubb is coming back. Chubb may never play for Miami again. Damn, that sucks. Chop Robinson. Seems like that's a very polarizing pick amongst the Miami fan base. Right? I don't know. You guys went defense in an offensive loaded draft. I mean, your offense is definitely not an issue, but just saying. Fashanu would have been top 10 if a little better against the run. Yeah, that's the one. If there's a negative to his game, Olu, it's the run blocking. And I think the youth and the intangibles and the character of him, he has all the intangibles to develop into a guy that will be able to be elite in the run game, for sure. Tez Walker or A.D. Mitchell or Troy Franklin. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Imagine Jets draft a QB, LOL, like the Falcons. I mean, I'd be down for it. Am I the only one that would be happy if we drafted a quarterback? I'm looking for it. I don't know if you're alluding to, like, last night, if they took Bo Nix at 11. Bro, can you imagine the reaction if the Jets drafted Bo Nix with the 11th pick? Or J.J. McCarthy at 10? That would have ruined every Jets fan's dreams. Moses can help Olu in run blocking and Smith in pass blocking. Well, Smith will help him in both, but that pass blocking is his expertise. I mean, if you're asking me, Would you rather your left tackle be a pass rush specialist or a run block specialist? It's pass rush. You want to protect the blind side of your quarterback. 100%. You want allow the left tackle position to be locked down the left tackle spot. Okay? Lock it all down. Shut down the left tackle position. We're good. Richie, when are you going to open up the phone line? So, Hector, we're going to be live on the channel after the Huddle show to preview tonight. That's when the lines will be open for you guys. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, Hector. Try to aim for like a 5 o'clock show or something. 5 o'clock show. You can develop all aspects of your game. Yes, you can. I'm extremely surprised we didn't see JPJ go in the first. That's true. I forgot about that. JPJ did not go in the first. Smith as well will help in the run. Olu will develop. Yeah, Olu will develop, bro. He's young. He's hungry. He's got 2 great tackles to learn from. I mean, honestly, I don't know if you guys picked up on this, but Aaron Rodgers, when he talked about Olu on the Pat McAfee show, he mentioned Olu being a guard to start off his career. I thought that was very interesting. I was like, what? He never played guard in Penn State. I mean, it's easier to play guard and tackle in the NFL, but hey, if he's got to plug in at left guard or right guard or maybe, I mean, prefer not to. I don't know, man. Woo! All right, folks. We got vibes coming up. I'm excited for today's show on The Huddle. We are live here on YouTube, breaking down the New York Jets first round pick of Olu Fashanu. Guys, hit that like button. Let's get to 200, baby. 200 likes. 200 likes if we can do that. That would be sick. Everybody hit the like button right now. Let's get to 200 likes before we have to wrap things up and kick things on over to the NFL, to the Huddle, baby. I realized that I got to update the title. It says 1 round pick. No, first round pick, Richie. Also, if by any chance you're wondering and interested about this specific t-shirt, I saw a lot of people asking me, Richie, where'd you get that shirt? It's linked on the products on this channel. So if you see the product tab, click on that, and this will take you to the Fanatics link for this. And it's cool because YouTube now has a new affiliate program where if you guys purchase this, I get a percentage of it. So it's like giving me a super chat. You purchase this shirt with my link, I get 15% commission. So shout out to YouTube for allowing the creators to get compensated for using products. I thought that's a cool little affiliate program that YouTube built. So if you want to support your boy and you want to rep the Jets, all you got to do is click the link on the products tab, purchase this shirt with that link, which is fresh, by the way. It's the new secondary logo. If you guys want me to link this hat, I mean, that's a different link. But, hey, this hat's fresh. I ain't going to lie, though. I also got the new logo here. I'm not going to lie. This grew on me. This hat grew on me. This logo. It's grown on me a little bit. It's grown on me. All right, folks. We're going to wrap up the show now because I got the Huddle to get prepared for at 3 o'clock. I will see you guys at 3 o'clock on the Huddle. Talk about everything we saw from last night regarding the New York Jets and all that. Hit that like button on your way out. I'll also be live around 5 o'clock. And then I'm going to be live on Bleacher Report. Got a lot of content coming away here on the channel, guys. Thank you all so much for the love and the support. Let's go, Jets. Olu Fashanu, welcome to the New York Jets. Hopefully I said his name right that time so I don't get trolled in the chat. Peace and love. Let's go, Jets. I don't have the link for Bleacher Report yet, but I will try to get it to you guys. But also, if you just go to the Bleacher Report app tonight, I'm sure you're going to find the stream. I mean, it's going to be in your face probably. It's going to be the main NFL show. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't think it's going to be me, TD, and Dan. And I think what it's going to be, the Bleacher Report show, they're going to have 8 divisions, right? Similar to what Roundtable Sports is doing, low-key. But I digress. It's going to be like whenever the Bills pick, it's going to be us, the AFC East Roundtable on the show. And then whenever like the Colts pick, it's going to be that division's creators. And then when I think that's how they're going to do it. So it's not going to be us 4 on Bleacher Report throughout the entire night. It's going to be like, all right, when the Jets draft, it's going to be me, Dan, TD, and Colby. That's, I think, what to expect. They got creators lined up from all teams representing tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely go download the Bleacher Report app. I'll see you guys then. Peace and love. Catch you guys later. Let's go, Jets.